Brianna Johnson grew up in a vibrant yet challenging neighborhood in Chicago. From a young age, she felt the weight of societal expectations pressing down on her. Brianna was acutely aware of her natural hair's unique texture and the unwanted attention it attracted. Her mother, Mariah, always wore wigs and had never taught Brianna how to care for or style her own hair. Instead, Brianna learned to hide it, experimenting with various hair creams, weaves, and wigs in an attempt to fit in. At school, the teasing was relentless. Bird's nest, some kids would jeer. "Why don't you do something with that hair?" they would mock. Brianna, lacking the skills and knowledge to properly care for her hair, felt increasingly insecure. She would spend hours in front of the mirror, trying to perfect a look that would blend in. Yet, no matter how much time and effort she invested, she could never escape the feeling of being out of place. Her mother, Mariah, who had been her rock, also struggled with her own insecurities. Mariah's solution had always been to cover her natural hair, never learning to appreciate or manage it. This cycle of self-doubt and concealment was passed down to Brianna, creating a foundation of low self-esteem. As Brianna grew older, she decided she needed a fresh start. She moved to Atlanta, a city vibrant with diversity and new opportunities. She landed a corporate job and quickly became known for her professionalism and dedication. But even in this new environment, Brianna felt the pressure to conform to Eurocentric standards. She continued to wear wigs, never letting anyone see her natural hair, afraid of being judged and ridiculed. The stress of maintaining this facade took its toll on Brianna's mental health. She felt exhausted, anxious, and disconnected from her true self. Finally, after much internal struggle, Brianna decided to quit her job. She realized she needed to take time for herself, to learn to love and accept who she truly was. She returned to her childhood home to care for her aging mother, hoping to find healing in the familiar. Back home, Brianna's insecurities about her natural hair persisted. She continued to wear wigs, clinging to the comfort of what she knew. One day, while running an errand for her mother, she met Malik, a compassionate and confident black doctor. Malik was immediately drawn to Brianna's warmth and intelligence. They exchanged numbers, and over the following weeks, they began to see each other more frequently. On their dates, Malik noticed Brianna's discomfort and gently encouraged her to embrace her natural beauty. He spoke about his own journey of self-acceptance and the importance of loving oneself as God made them. He introduced Brianna to the practice of prayer and seeking divine guidance for inner peace and self-love. Brianna started reading her Bible daily, praying for healing, and seeking God's guidance. She was determined to break the generational curse of insecurity and self-doubt that had plagued her family. Over time, she began to see herself through a new lens. One pivotal evening, after a heartfelt conversation with Malik, she stood in front of her mirror, took a deep breath, and removed her wig. For the first time in years, she looked at her reflection without judgment. Gathering her courage, she walked outside and symbolically burned the wig, declaring to herself,
"I choose not to conform, my natural hair is enough."
Brianna returned to her mirror and lovingly combed out her afro. She felt a wave of acceptance wash over her. The next time she saw Malik, she revealed her natural hair, nervous but determined. Malik's reaction was one of pure admiration. He held her close and promised to love her unconditionally, no matter how she looked. Moved by her courage, Malik proposed to Brianna, and she joyfully accepted. They were married within the year, a celebration of love, acceptance, and new beginnings. Together, They raised their children with the values of self-love and care, teaching them to embrace their natural hair and appreciate the beauty of who they were created to be. Brianna's journey was one of overcoming deep-seated insecurities and learning to love herself as God intended. With Malik by her side, she found the strength to break the cycle of self-doubt and to nurture a legacy of self-acceptance and love for generations to come.